Karens are so freaking repulsive and annoying that watching them hit with karma always gets us bursting with laughter. Here are 10 such Karens that deserved the hit they instantly got. Number 10. Shoplifter Arrested. Okay, I was really boggled by the audacity of that girl. She not only shoplifted in that store, but had the daring to be a Karen as well. She was literally snapping at the black man who caught her lifting a bag. But the man held the bag and did not let the girl get on with the shoplifting. The man said that she cannot shoplift here, at which the girls asked him to let her go somewhere else.
You don't shoplift here, you can go somewhere else, but not here.
Fine, let me go somewhere else.
An elderly lady came and the man asked him if he had called the police, to which he replied that the police were on their way. This is when the real tussle began, where at one point, the girl kicked the man at his privates as she so desperately wanted to get away. The man lost his shit completely and said,
"Oh, you gonna start kicking?
Yes!
You gonna start kicking out the shoplifting?"
After that, he forcefully put the girl on the floor. Karen was struggling to free herself. The noise drew attention, and some ladies asked the man to be gentle, but the man believed in gender equality and gave her the fair share of force she needed to calm down. One lady asked the girl to calm down, and this is when she stood up and started crying, asking to let her go. Finally, after all the action, the police came and arrested the girl. Number 9. Karen Arrested. This is one of my favorite entries, as it proves that age has nothing to do with your IQ. This elderly lady has been driving with defective equipment for more than 6 months, and when she was asked by a cop to pay $80 for it, she simply refused and asked the cop to give her a warning instead.
You don't want to sign it?
No, because I don't think that I deserve to pay $80 for something.
The cop refused on the grounds that he cannot give a warning as she's been driving with a defective car for the past 6 months. The lady went all out and refused to sign the papers. The cop asked her to step out of the car, but she refused to do that either. The man put her under arrest, but she accused him of being unfair and unjust. During the argument, she verbally abused the cop and ran away with her car. The cop got into his car and chased the lady, and what happened next is more interesting to watch rather than narrate.
Put your hands behind your back. Now!
Number 8. When victim snaps back. Well, it can hit hard on Karen's face when their victim stands up for themselves. And this is one such entry. These hungry customers ordered their food at McDonald's and were asked to wait for 20 to 25 minutes till their food got ready. But for them, the wait was too much to bear and made the girl irritable. They called out the employee and demanded answers as to why their food took so long to get prepared. But bravo to the young man who was not ready to take the mocking and belittling by those supremacists. At first, he politely told them that it was a typical time frame to get the food ready, but when Karen got mad, the young man did not take his shit at all.
We've been waiting for the food for like 25 minutes.
25 minutes,
I don't care. You can be waiting for 10 hours. I don't care.
Just look at what happened here. The customers started abusing him, and at that point, that legendary man opened their bag of food and started eating it in front of them. You can only imagine how shocked the Karens were. The reaction was truly amazing, and they were paid in the same coin.
Wow. McDonald's.
What?
UK McDonald's.
Number 7. Hosing down a white supremacist. Black Lives Matter. They seriously do. And what if a man has hoisted a sign saying BLM? Yeah, the lady in this entry got triggered when she saw a board in her neighborhood and aggressively approached the owner, who was in his lawn giving water to grass. It's not known what happened between them as the camera was shooting from far away, but at one point, Karen tried to hit the man and he hosed her down with the sprinkler he had in his hand, and she slipped due to water, and then it was a cycle. Karen kept chasing him and slipping due to the water, getting up, chasing him some more, and again slipping due to the water. The cameraman had to call authorities to end this freak show.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Number 6. Hairdresser kicks out a Karen. A 25-year-old hairstylist named Sharon Spellman in Los Angeles went viral after she posted footage of a heated encounter with an aggressive customer named Robin. But we will call her a Karen because that is what she actually was.
Are you gonna fucking hit me? Robin, get the fuck out.
Karen, who was an old acquaintance of the owner, refused a root touch-up service from Sharon's assistant named Alex, which was a decision motivated by racism. Anyhow, let's come to the clip. At one point, when the hairstylist says she's my assistant, Karen so arrogantly says, quote, "I don't care. I want you to do my hair, and I'm not gonna tell you again." And then it gets physical at a point where her hairstylist asks her to leave if she does not want to be solution-oriented. The stylist tried to defuse the situation at first, but when Karen tried to hit her, well, it was wise of her to kick her out. Number 5. Karen dragged out of a car. This lady was stopped by a traffic police officer because she had a car charger in her car, but that was not the root of the problem. The officer asked her to step out because she was not stating her name. Karen refused to get out of her car because she did not feel safe enough as the cop was carrying arms. The cop politely told her that she had nothing to fear about that and she could step out as she is safe. But nope, the lady was not ready to leave her car, at which point the cop had to forcefully drag her out of the car. And honestly, this was kind of funny to watch her being taught a lesson.
You're safe, don't you worry
No,
about
I
that.
don't feel safe. You're attempting to get into my vehicle. What are you doing here?
Number 4. Karen gets busted. A woman gets caught shoplifting from a family business and tries to escape, but 2 men were there watching her, and one of them was determined to not let her go.
Make sure the cops check her bag for more merchandise.
What started as a heated argument soon converted into a physical fight, where the man had the upper hand. The girl continually asked him to let her go, but the man did not hesitate even for a second to forcefully stop her from escaping. Number 3. Woman kicked off a plane. Karens are so freaking common, you can spot 1 or 2 every other week. I mean, look, even here on a plane. A woman was kicked out of a JetBlue flight at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport after being disruptive on the plane and making a scene. It was later on found out that she was arrested on charges of battery for allegedly hitting an airline worker on her way out of the plane.
Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, and you'll get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it. It really works.
And now, let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. This image was sent to us by one of our subscribers. Similarly, if you ever wish to know more about an image you've come across, just send it on over to us. Who knows? We might even feature it in one of our videos. Today's subscriber pick is a collage. On one side is a very famous Kids Bop Karen, and on the other side is a poor girl that was hit by a car while she was crossing a highway in very high and thin heels. Well, let's talk about the Karen first. Oh, excuse me, the boss of all Karens, the ultimate queen, you know. The extremely popular 1-minute clip of this Karen starts with her shoving her face inside a car through its window and making extremely repulsive faces. Anyhow, it was the driver's fault and he apologized, but Karen was apparently pissed off at the woman who was filming the whole incident. In the end, Karen said,
Attitude? Sucks dick.
"But what I think it is that it's her attitude that's gross and freaking repulsive, not of the woman that was filming her." The second picture is a screenshot of an extremely unfortunate incident where a girl was hit by a car on a highway. The girl was crossing the road when she slipped and was hit by a fast-moving car. The driver tried to pull the brake, but the damage was already done. Number 1. Woman kicked out of a bank. This 65-year-old was asked to leave the bank as she was not wearing a mask. The bank has a right to refuse service if you're not wearing one. This is as simple as it can get. What was there that this elderly lady didn't understand? I get it that she's an anti-masker, but then there are policies upon which the bank has to adhere to. While we are on Karens, here are 5 things common to all of them. They use sarcasm and belittling comments, then rape or molestation allegations, then they plead for help, then they insult, and finally, they try to get sympathy. And this toddler-like 65-year-old lady was a quintessential Karen. Have you ever had an encounter with Karens? Do tell us your experience in the comments section. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.